Oh, my name is Anjani, and it's been a while since I posted a video, and it feels appropriate to do one today on your spiritual teachers. So, I had a conversation earlier with a lady who was asking about spiritual teachers and what I consider to be a good teacher. So, I wanted to share that with you. The one most important thing that I feel is an essential quality for a spiritual teacher is that they continually redirect you back to yourself. So, as human beings on a spiritual path, which we all are in one way or another, some of us have focused more of our energy directly on spirituality, developing our intuition, our psychic abilities, our healing arts, these kinds of things. And these are the people who I feel sort of have a responsibility when they are asked for teachings or approached for advice on anything, health, relationship advice, anxiety advice, how to manage life. And the one way to know if your spiritual teacher is good for you, if it's somebody that you would want to listen to, somebody that you would want to take advice from, the number one thing is that they need to be redirecting you back to yourself. So it's fine if a spiritual teacher gives you a roadmap. A lot of the books, a lot of the teachers who I've studied with give us their sort of map of where they've been, tracing their gradual evolution, their ups and downs, and so it's like a roadmap that they can give you for a spiritual journey, for the progress in your life. But they would never tell you that this is the way to do it, that their way is the way to do it. So if your teacher is telling you you have to do this, if it feels at all like there's no choices, like you have to do this a particular way, that's not, just run, just leave. I mean, just for fun, I might sort of play with it for a minute, but there's a lot of, one of my really good friends who is in all of my astrology classes, and we sort of analyze our, charts and talk about deep things that, we probably wouldn't talk to other people about. He would say that if your spiritual teacher is telling you what to do or taking your authority, in astrology we call this the Saturn complex. If they're taking your inner Saturn, sort of giving you your structure and form, telling you where to go, what to do, how to dress, just run. Because, so for me, I say I would kind of play with the energy for a little while just to see what it brings up in me, what it evokes. But my friend would say, get the hell out of there, because he ended up in a sort of cult kind of situation unknowingly, because, he gets around this person who he feels immense power from, and he can feel the energy, and he's like, wow, this is really intense, and I can feel this, I'm going to learn a lot. And, little by little, he ends up being completely powerless and just following whatever that teacher said, and just, and you become like sort of a puppet on a string, and you're no longer you. Now you are a, I don't want to name names of groups, but you're like a part of this cult in a way. So it can be dangerous. It can be tricky. It's hard to navigate at times. But the number one thing to check for is if your teacher is guiding you back to yourself. So, for example, in a class, I might tell people steps and things that I've done. But at the end of whatever I say, I'm like, you try it out for yourself. These are recommendations, things to try, guideposts. They're like a little stick-it note on the refrigerator or something. It's like not in stone. It's given to you as a sort of an open, like a gift or something to try. It's not given to you as a rule or something you have to do. So thank you for watching the video. I intended just to give a short, something very important. And a lot of people who I know in my community are following spiritual teachers, are taking workshops, going to classes, and doing all these things. And it's very important that you are guided back to yourself. And understanding a good teacher will help you see who you are, your gifts, your talents, your own heart. So thanks again. I'm back. I took a little break. I actually got into a relationship and I'm testing that out and trying out those waters. So I'll be back to posting weekly videos, and this is the first. So thanks again, and I look forward to connecting with you.